Just before I get started, I just remind people that I'm running as an independent candidate in the upcoming local elections for Mayo County Council. I'm running in the Castlebar electoral area. The date of the vote is the 7th of June and you need to register by the 20th of May. And if you'd like to support my campaign, please find the link in the description below, and thanks for your support. Some news that I just found out today. Some people being referred to as Syrian refugees are going to be moving to County Mayo and they're going to be given a home when they get here. Why is this happening? Why aren't Mayo people being prioritised? Why aren't those on the housing lists being prioritised? What's really going on and who's benefiting from all of this? We got this information regarding new refugees being placed here through an ad by South West Mayo Development Company. They're looking for a resettlement support worker who will be paid €53,000 plus expenses for a 35-hour week. The role will be to ensure that the newly resettled refugees can move seamlessly into their new homes and to ensure that each refugee receives the information they need on running their new home. It states that these refugees are Syrian, but the fact is that we don't know who these people are or where they came from. And anyway, it doesn't really matter because Mayo is full. How many more people do they expect us to take in this county, or in this country in fact? The resettlement worker will also provide other supports to the new arrivals. It's kind of like a personal assistant role. They'll be there to help the new arrivals access all the social welfare supports, the special needs services, health services, educational and childcare supports. In addition, the role of the resettlement worker is to empower the new migrants in areas of social justice and equality. Additionally, this week it has been established through a parliamentary question and FOI by Carol Nolan TD that working IPAS residents are not charged any rent for their accommodation, no matter what their income is. The same also applies to Ukrainians. So why is this happening? And why is it not being done for our own people? And why are we not allowed to ask questions like this without being called far right or worse? A few months ago, Mayo County Council tabled a motion to stop any and all cooperation with national government in terms of taking in any more people into our struggling county. Clearly, the County Council Executive, including Director of Services Tom Gilligan, did not listen, nor did Roderick O'Gorman's department. Since that vote, county councillors have done little to address the pressing issue of mass migration into Mayo. Why aren't they speaking out about yet more people being placed here? People are being housed immediately and given their own front door accommodation. Meanwhile, all our young people are leaving because there's nothing here for them, and the council have provided no incentives whatsoever for them to stay. Even if they could afford a place, there's nowhere to rent, and they'll more than likely never own their own home. This madness has to stop, and if you wanted to, the first thing you have to do is make sure you're registered to vote, which has to be done by the 20th of May. You can do that at this website called checktheregister.ie. Secondly, you have to vote the right way, or this country is lost. Make sure you vote for independent candidates or smaller centre-right leaning parties that have your interests, your families and your children's interests at heart. Don't vote for any of the government parties, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the Greens, and don't vote for any of the opposition parties, especially Sinn Féin and the other ones, Social Democrats, Labour, People Before Profit, Socialist Party. Don't give them any preference on the ballot. If you're based in the Castlebar local electoral area, please consider giving me your first preference vote. I promise that I will stand up for you and for the people of Mayo.